All right, so we're going to start with a little competition here instead of just the boring old, same old, same old. In the red corner, we have the Stack Can. Give it up. Woo! And in the blue corner, we just have the average trash can. There we go. Nice. So, the competition we're running is whoever can unload a trash bag, take out the trash, and then put in a new trash bag as fast as possible. So luckily we have two contestants here, Emily and Steph, who have volunteered, and whoever can do it the fastest wins. Ready? Go! Winner!
So the Stack Can is the... It's all good. Don't worry about it. The Stack Can it's the long-awaited revolution of the trash can. It exists to make your everyday life more convenient. Its design makes the process of taking out the trash as efficient and as bearable as possible. We think that it's about time that the dumpy old trash can got a facelift. And so we've designed the Stack Can. First of all, convenience meeting efficiency. Number one, your time. Get back to something worth your while. Once you've disposed of a full stack bag, put the chore on the done pile. There are 24 more bags pre-stacked and ready for you to throw anything their way, perhaps even the kitchen sink. Basically, we've eliminated the dreaded rebag process. Also, down to the red bag, this is the Stack Can's way of notifying you. It's the Stack Can's way of notifying you that you're running low. Text StackPack to us and we'll ship to you right away, or save even more time and go online and subscribe to an automatic shipping program tailored to your quantity needs. Convenience meeting efficiency. Number two, your planet. Our bags are 100% biodegradable. So if you're environmentally conscious, or even if you're not really, if eco-friendly isn't really one of your priorities, you still have the peace of mind that you're doing good for the environment every single day without going out of your way. So, Steph, who are we targeting?
We are targeting a young, fun market. We are targeting young people who want the latest and greatest product. We have deemed these people digital dependents. They've grown up in a digital age, and they are excited for this kind of product. They are eco-friendly, hence the environmental friendliness in our product. Additionally, they lead active lifestyles. They're digital trendsetters, so they're plugged into the internet. They're plugged into all sorts of new digital things coming out. Appearance matters to them, which is why the Stack Can has a great appearance and looks lovely. And they have discretionary spending between $7,000 to $8,000, which is important to us because that means that they have room to purchase our product. So here we've created a word cloud based off of this mosaic profile of our target market. And as you can see, we've highlighted ages approximately 18 to 34. That's our target age range. And these are mostly single females without kids, but we are also targeting males as well. And you can see here some other things they're interested in, music, stuff like that. Here we have a map, and you can see that the darker concentrated areas have higher amounts of our target market. So we're starting over here on the West Coast. We're aiming for Portland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, although we do also plan to move nationally, so we'd like to hit Chicago and New York as well.
So as for the mood of our Stack Can, these are a few things that are really important to us, but I do want to highlight on 4 key concepts. First, it is time for a change. Cans and bags have been the same for so long, and they are in desperate need of a facelift. Secondly, we want this to take half the time, and that's exactly what we do, as you just saw. Poor stuff. Because we're not constantly reloading bags. It's something that's already there for you. Also, we want it to fit into a modern apartment where our demographic is living and fit into their fast-paced, fun lifestyle. And we also pride ourselves on being different because there are no other products like us out there. And that's something that we are extremely proud of and really excited about. As for where we stand with our competitors, with our cans, we are trying to find a nice balance between a low price and high aesthetics. So as you can see up in the right-hand top corner, there's the Simple Human can. It's a white stainless steel can for about $140. That's way too expensive and a little bit out of what we're going for. On the other end of the spectrum, you'll see that red can right there is a hefty can. It retails for less than $15 a can, and it's a little uninspiring. So we compromised with using a nicer, higher quality plastic material for our cans so that we can keep it at $20. And our product positioning is like a fun, convenient, easy kind of thing, and I think that we fit perfectly right where we are, and we're really happy about that. As for our stack packs, which is our bag packs, we are really emphasizing on conveniency. As you can tell, we have our bags already pre-packaged for you, but we also have an environmental aspect as well. So our bags are retailing for 20 cents a bag, which is a little bit high compared to those Glad bags right there that are about 11 cents a bag, but a lot lower than the bio bags up here, which are 58 cents a bag. And how are we gonna pay for this stuff?
Well, Emily, that is an excellent question. So here you can see our financials. We have two products we're selling here. We have the actual trash can, and then we have the stack packs, which are your bags, and they come in packs of 2. So you're going to have 2 25 rolls bags, 50 total. As you can see at the end of year 1, our total sales between the two products total about $4 million, and then by the end of year 3, we anticipate sales to be about 14.4 million. However, we do have other costs such as marketing. So less those marketing costs. By the end of year 1, we expect to be at a loss of $55,000. However, by year 3, including the marketing costs, we expect to be at a profit of about $14.7 million. And Misha is going to talk about our distribution.
So the distribution plan that we want to implement for the stack can goes hand in hand with our target market in 3 ways. First, we want to go into markets like Whole Foods because they feature a huge exclusivity factor. People who shop at Whole Foods are willing to spend a little bit more, as in if you're going to spend $15 on the white truffle oil, you can spend $15 on the stack pack. You won't even have to change that often. Next, we want to go into markets like Target because it's convenient and it's a mecca of household products. We believe the stack can will fit perfectly within shelves of Target, Walmart, and other stores alike. Lastly, we want to feature our stack can directly on our website because if you see our commercial at 4 in the morning, yes, you can log on and purchase your stack can directly online.
So for those of you that watch Shark Tank, you know that it's pretty tough to get into Whole Foods and Target. So we're going to start off small. We're going to have kiosks out front of these stores with fun, young, energetic employees. We're going to have our product there for people to use. You know, you throw out the receipts or the gum wrappers that you just bought at the grocery stores so you can actually physically use our product. We're also going to have our social video playing in the background, which we'll show you guys later. And if you like our Facebook page and share it with a friend, you'll receive a 10% discount. Finally, if you love our product so much, which we know you will, you'll probably buy it on the spot, which then we will provide 1 month of free bags when you sign up for our auto renewal service. So now Nick is going to talk about the media budget.
All right. So our primary objectives of our media vehicles is first of all predominantly to build brand awareness through the use of TV commercials, YouTube in view, social. What else? Direct traffic to our website through the use of Google Display Network. Drive direct sales through the promotional tie-in, which Mark just explained, and finally to establish and consolidate a healthy brand image with various social media platforms, which Emily will touch on soon. So a more in-depth view of our media schedule and budget. As you can see, our production is set for January, and we've left February free to make any changes as necessary before our official launch in March. We want to make a significant impression when we begin, which is why we've allocated a lot of money towards commercial production. And halfway through our schedule, we're going to break down our commercial to a 15-second spot. Another effect to have a significant impression is allocating some money towards print in the form of magazines, specific magazines including Men's Health, Women's Health, and Sky Mall. Also, YouTube CPV for our first few months, the money will total towards 100,000 views per month. And finally, Google Display Network, which runs all through our campaign every month, allocating money for 1 million impressions per month.
So digital ads and print ads that we want to implement reinforce our brand image as stated before by Nick. So for example here we have digital ads that while they're minimal in color, they are big in the message. And then next for our print ads, we want to feature a little bit more color because they're actually going to be in magazines as were mentioned by Nick, Sky Mall, Women's Health, Men's Health, etc.
And so for our social initiative, we do realize how important social media is to a product. So we want to hit on 3 main platforms. The first one being Twitter. We want to post engaging content, and we want to post it frequently using hashtag Dunpile and hashtag StackCans. Secondly, we want to use Facebook, and we want to find users who are on Facebook on other innovative household items pages and bring them over to our website or to our Facebook. Excuse me. There we'll have more engaging content, and we'll also have relevant information about our product. Finally, we want to use Instagram, and we have an initiative called hashtag Dunpile Day, which is a day that happens on the 2nd Thursday of every month, where you can submit your best Dunpile moment for a chance to be featured in our next upcoming StackCan commercial.
Important are our key performance indicators. We think it's important to us, important to our potential investors, and that's that we hit our objectives for all 3 years. We have all of our sales projections and our target markets and our media spending are all very conservatively priced. So we have no problem hitting our sales figures all 3 years. In fact, we're actually going to make a profit shortly after the first year. So then what are we going to do with that extra revenue? We want to continue our growth and pave the way for new convenience products in the future. So we don't want to just innovate trash cans for the rest of our company. We want to spread out and do all household appliances. We want to be the new Procter & Gamble, and we're going to give them a run for their money. Another thing that's pretty important with big organizations, big and small, is getting followers. And the more followers you have, the better, right? Well, not necessarily. We want to change that. We want to engage our followers. We believe that we have such a good product that our followers are going to say how cool it is and share it and show it to their friends. That look at how much time I saved. It's something simple, get designs, the red bag when you're 5 left, and just share that to the world. And so that's going to open a market that we couldn't tap by ourselves. And this presentation is in
Dunpile.
I have 2 observations. Number 1 is I think you're missing a massive target here. I think this is everybody who deals with trash universally. I wouldn't think about segmenting it. I take the trash out. I hate it. And this is great. Secondly, this to me is a direct response miracle product. Did you think at all about just absolutely going to an HSN or creating a great demo? I mean, the demos it just reeks of being a direct response product. Did you give that a shot?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't talked about it before, but that would be awesome. I mean, that's the whole point of doing this kind of thing, is creating something that we find really inspiring and something that we know can help a lot of people, even in the slightest of ways. So, I mean, we would be open to anything.
Well, I mean, you're spending $500,000 in commercial production, which if you spent that on a direct response campaign, you wouldn't have to bother with TV production.
I think that you guys did a really nice job, and I know you must be so happy it's in the done pile. Yes. You guys were the last ones, and I know you feel like you maybe got the short straw in that, but I think you did a really good job. I was interested in, because you had so much fun in seeing some of the other presentations and changing the world. It feels like some other people went with a little more heady, like deeper thinking. I was just curious how you ended up on it. I think it's a great idea, and I hate the trash and happen to put all the trash bags underneath mine, so I don't have to do it. So I would definitely buy it. But I'm just curious how you came up with this.
Inspiration actually came from a quote by Per Hackinson. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, sorry. He said, "Question everything generally thought to be obvious." And in my college house, I have 4 roommates, and forever the trash can is always have 4 or 5 extra piles around it because no one wants to take it out. And it was an obvious thing. And I thought it's so simple, but I think by cutting the time in half, it really does make a significant difference.
Yeah, I think we've tried to focus on things that we want to see improved in our lives, and trash and dishes in my house are definitely the biggest things that people argue about. And if one roommate takes out the trash, he thinks he's done his part and doesn't have to put in a new bag. So, and I'm the same way. So this would just eliminate half of our fights right there.
I think it was really easy to go to kind of the social aspect about making the world a better place. this does that in a roundabout way, but more importantly, I think you guys had fun with it. And that really comes across in how you presented it, even from the intro, being the last guys to go, getting the energy up in the room, you know, that goes a long way as well. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought, I was gonna say, I thought you did a great job of demonstrating the value proposition from the very beginning. It was really clear what this was and why it won. And you maintained that throughout the presentation. I thought it was great.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'll just add that your demonstration of your knowledge of social media, how to use it to your advantage, down to you actually even using that to do 2 separate videos to say this is what one of this piece of content is for, here's our other piece of content that has a specific objective online and social media driven. I thought that was extremely intelligent and a really great way to approach it.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
I'll just comment, I love the business model idea. This reminded me of Dollar Shave Club where they send you blades. So, and I thought your video was kind of going that direction. So I thought that was a clever approach, because you buy the can once and then you get them automatically shipped to you. And that subscription model online really resonated with me.
That's where exactly we have to say we got inspiration from.
We talked a lot
the
about
Dollar
Dollar Shave Club.